My stuff loves to just die on me. Oh, there it goes again. It drops frames for some reason. We're dropping frames. Because, I don't know. It's weird because I don't like it when it does this. Specifically because it's kind of malarkey, I'll be honest. It's dipping. It's dipping and it comes back. I don't understand what causes that. It's 8 something.
You're stupid. Anybody ever tell you that?
Really? Cause
It's
that do that.
Why is this?
Stop playing the video. I know I can listen to it. It's 8 something. It's 8. I'm just gonna do the whole minute. So that's my start. A53. Was it A53? A53. So I'm gonna go to 9, just cause there it goes. All right, there we go. It's well over, and then apply. Okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and undelete that. This is the one I'm gonna do it and convert this into a wave audio file, please. Bang. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Now we go into this one. Bring up an Edison. Boom. Okay. Now we're back on track for the wave. Is it in there? You best believe it's in there. But let me open 2 because I have a problem sometimes because sometimes I forget. So Edison, again, take up again. It's dropping frames, which is interesting. I hate that. I really don't like the fact that it's dropping frames, which makes no sense. So that tells me that one of the platforms isn't connecting properly, and then we're done for, essentially. I hate it. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Because that means I'm only getting like a minute of footage or something. It sucks. Because now I have to, like, each live stream you do technically is like a separate URL, which sucks. Limit. No. It's Edison. 2 Edisons. And then we're going to label this one. What are we going to label this one? We're going to label it. I forget. This is clip. No, that's the one. So we're going to go down with that one. And this is raw. Okay, here we go. And now, thanks to this ingenious thing I just did, I can literally just go into my file that I need. Where is it? Is it in raw? It should be MP. No, it should be wave file. Most recent one. Boom. There you are. And now we have to cut out what we need.
I love that feed. For $25.
Here it is. It's my clip.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
That's my clip. No one can tell me otherwise. And delete that. I'm dropping frames. I don't understand why I'm dropping frames, but I'm dropping frames. All right.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
That's what it is. Cool. Drop it down a little bit. I have no idea. This is like I don't know. %20% of frames are being dropped, which makes no sense because I'm wired. So that means I'm not losing the frames. The everything else is losing frames. So I don't know. So this goes away until I can reach you again. FL keys. Okay, so now that we have the raw clip, we need to find our vowels, obviously.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
We have a lot of good consonants in there for different things. I'm going to go ahead and lower it down because it was a little loud.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
That's the one I'm doing.
I will sell.
That's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. It's like really loud to you guys.
I will sell. I will sell.
That's better. Okay. So now we take this. So I need a ah, o, or oo. Usually oo is for bass, so I'll try to get the ah, so I can.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
Ah, there it goes. Why? Why, dog? Why? Like, I have such a high kbps, but like it's just like, no, you're not getting it. I wonder which service, most likely Facebook, is dropping me. Hopefully it's not YouTube because I kind of live there. All right, drag the clip over to the clips, and then do this with this one. Kind of a down. It's gonna be nice and dark. Control A, and then we're gonna go ahead and stretch this segment up as much as we can. Yep. And then we're gonna go. It's 2 seconds. We need, remember, we need like 4 or 5 seconds. No, we're gonna do this. That's a good start. So we're gonna clip this end, delete, clip this end, and delete. Now we have a 4-second clip of Grizzy saying ah or eh, which is like a pretty good thing. We kind of it lets you work with a lot of the vocals when it's eh. We need to now put some auto tune on that sucker. So now we go to, I believe it's new tone. Yep. Go here. We dump that into here. And this is a little low for me. But so what we want to do is we take this, delete it, and we center it as much as we possibly can. There was 0 variation in everything. 0 variation. And so and 0 right? Now we have left with that. Something I like to do is I like to go into the nitty-gritty and shift it up a little bit. So here, take this, delete that, and then we push it back over here. I still don't know why it's dropping frames. And that's, I have not changed my settings or anything. I feel like just this program likes to take up a lot of the stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna keep this up too. I want to see what's utilizing my crap. I'm gonna call out the what's causing, because it's retarded. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I think we'll be good there, right? I can do it with that. That's probably actually not that bad. So now we dump this back over here. It looks weird, right? It's whatever. This is what we're using for our chords. So our chords are going to be a little bit blurry. I like that. So now it's blurred up, and it's now kind of a straight line. Control N, make everything nice and loud. Put it onto our sampler and rename it. CHORDS. And now we have to do some more settings nonsense. This has to be normalized. It's already normalized, but we have to also make sure that it loops in the crossfade. We can do the whole thing or somewhere in the middle. Something that makes sure that it doesn't sound too obvious, and I think that'll be fine. So now it'll sound something like, now we have to assign it to a track, which let's do 3. 3 sounds like a good track. I usually put some reverb on it because, it sounds very dry without it. But chords, a lot of wide reverb, big size. To turn off the high cut, let the bass come in, let it nice and stereoized, make sure it's separated. And now we get to hear what it sounds like, right? So I'm just going to do a simple A minor. That's what that sounds like. I need a bigger MIDI port. I like it. Yeah, I like the way it sounds. So I want to come up now that we have this basic setup. I really do want to maybe make it a little bit more, right? It sounds great, but I hear like we probably have to double it for this to work. But I kind of want to have a little bit of like wah 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 effect on the background of it, not on the same channel. I want to double it. So what we do is we clone it, right? Then set this to the next level above it, right? Same thing. We're going to do the same reverb nonsense. So we're going to go here. Reverb right there, right? And we're going to go ahead and make it nice and wet. What caused it? What caused it? Nothing caused it. It looks like my internet's dying. So that's the only thing you can count on. My internet's dying, which makes no sense at all whatsoever. Anyways, big wide size. Turn off the high cut. Turn off the low cut. It looks exactly identical, right? The difference is on this one, we're going to add a Panomatic. Fruity Panomatic. Boom. Right? And I could have done this with a different thing. Actually, can I do it with? Because I want to. But the thing I need to do is I need to do the amount first. So what I want to do is I want to have like a rolling sound. It's just for the intro. It's just for something on the inside. Because I kind of want to hit hard with this and have something over it. But it's like we're going this. That's how fast we're going. So it's just interesting, right? It also is weird because I hate this. I hate it. Something that I hate that what happens is that for whatever reason, my first that's not what I wanted. I still don't know what causes that. I'm going to be checking, but I'm guessing something's wrong with my internet today, that it just drops frames. So we'll be dropping frames every once in a while. Stuff just sucks right now. Is it because I'm exporting? Hold on, wait a sec. Is it because I'm going at 1080p instead of 720p now? I think that's it. I think that's what's going on. It's because usually I stream at 720p, which is faster for stuff to load. But I'm guessing I'm having such a big old problem with it All right, whatever. Now that as long as we don't die on stream again, we'll be fine. Like the stream doesn't die on me. All right, so this gets cut away, and what I want now is I want them to be together, and I'm kind of risking it by doing like a basic chord progression that I know. So A minor, and then oh, what's it? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the first inversion. Oh. Right. I still don't know what causes that. I think it's just dying on me. I think this program is just dying on me. I can't tell what causes that. So it's A minor. Hey, how's it going? There we go. I think that'll do it. I like that progression, but I think I might have to have that G on top of it. So let's write it. E G. Don't be piano. I can't read letters. It's been forever since I've actually read music. How fast are we going? Oh, that's loud. A minor. There we go. That's the wrong. Hey, how's it going, Mr. Breadboy Incorporated? I hope you have paid your taxes this year, because if not, you will be receiving anything. No fun checks for you. Love it. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Not again. Copy. You forgot again, didn't you? Well, now's your chance. You still got time. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Man, my stuff is just not staying together. My internet is dying on me, apparently. I'm looking at it, and it doesn't look good. I'll be completely honest. I thought I was going to have a nice stream today. I'd be like, yeah. There we go. Up. It's B to C. Yes. So this is going to sound loud. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? What was that? Hello? Hello? I heard that. What was that? There's a... Let's rewrite those. Is it weird because it's doing a weird like fade thing? Mississippi to Mississippi to Mississippi to Mississippi. Yeah, it's the crossfade. Okay, it's this nonsense. Okay, so we're gonna have to do like the full amount of the crossfade. Okay, so this is going to tension and then release here. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. I'm not a huge fan of that one. I'll be completely honest that I had it. Ah, I don't like that. I'm going to have to compress it down. Gosh darn it. All right. It sounded good. Okay. Wait. Then what's going on? If it's not from there, then okay, hold on. Whoa. Hold on, let's see, hold on. No, it's not from there. Okay, so this is irrelevant. Something is going on that's making me hear it then like that. Da-da-da. Let me look at all my stuff. Make sure nothing is dumb or being dumb or dummy fies. Okay. Here's loop points. Ping pong loop. Let's try. I think this might be it. One of them is linked to an event. Why? Why are you linked to an event? Hello. Hold on. Wait. Since when? Since when? I don't see anything. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's that. I'm a dummy. I think at some point I may have messed this up, and now I need to take it off. Dang it. Cool thing is that I went over here and did that, didn't it? So now I have a backup. Let's clone it. Delete this one. Actually, you know what? Control A. I can't control A. Fudge. How am I doing during these times? I'm doing actually pretty well. My job technically is considered essential. So I'm very fortunate to be able to continue working. Just that it's at a very, 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 very low amounts of hours. So I've just been trying to do whatever to keep myself busy, and streaming seemed like a good option. I mean, I typically make music for. I have like a Discord thing that I need to do music for, but I have no idea what I'm making music for there anyway. Just because of it's just weird. This right here, see right there? That's that right there. I somehow accidentally pressed the button to make it do that, and I think that's just. I mean, it's just my fault. So I have to now delete the entire channel. Oh, no, cancel. Actually, you know what? I don't have to delete it. No, I do. I have to delete the entire delete. I delete it. Because if not, the thing doesn't go away. Then we piano roll it. Now we zoom out. And as far as I can tell. Okay. This sucks. Because this is weird. Okay, hold on. Channel. Can I reset this somehow? I don't remember how to reset this. Respect the hustle. I don't know about the hustle. I just like doing this. I just like making music. Can I reset it? The problem is now I have to go to a different. There. I'm just gonna do that. Actually, you know what? Delete. Yes. Okay. Finally. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and rename this one to the original. I thought I could reset it. You can't reset it. Hustle's different. I feel like, I don't know. I mean, everyone has different versions of the word hustle. I feel like I'm just, chilling. Realistically, I'm doing music for 4, 5, 6 hours, and it's just, sometimes it's just difficult. It's just like you're just doing the same thing over and over again. But this time, I give myself a challenge almost all the time because this is, I don't know if you know who Grizzy is. That's the thing. So, but that's the whole thing. I don't even know how much of a delay there is. There we go. Okay. So, now I gotta redo all of that crap. But let's do some helpers. I usually don't use these, but I kind of need to do it. Tools. Oh, actually, no. Chord. Let's do major, because most of them are going to be major. So it is an A minor, followed by a F major, followed by a C major. Right? And then the same thing is an F major. That's it. F major, followed by a G. I think it's. Oh, I did it the opposite direction. My God. All right, Control A. It's a C major. C major going into A minor that goes to an F. And then that goes to that. It goes to 2. Then it goes again to a C major. That goes to an A minor. That goes to an F. To G. G. I think that's a little too high, but we can always figure it out later. Then we go to here. Chord, minor. Oh, but I said that's not an A minor. There it goes, A minor. That gets extended. A minor. Then that gets extended. Bang. Okay. There we go. B. Oh, actually E. Take that out of there. B. I don't know. For me, I feel like this is one of the most chillest things I can do for the time being. I love doing it. I like the satisfaction it brings because you oftentimes you're like, oh my God, it's gonna take so long to finish this. But once you start getting started, you're like, oh, this is where this goes, and this is where this goes, and this is where that goes. Turns amazing. Oh, that's an octave higher than I need. There it goes. I like that. And that's the feel. And we're gonna go how fast? And we're going fast too. So let's put that in. Let's see what we got here. It's loud. I feel like that's good. I don't think it needs to be faster or slower. I think that's a good tempo to be at because it lets us do a lot more stuff. A lot more stuff. Boom. Yes. So we're going to go ahead and repeat it for a little bit just because I want to figure out what to do with the bass line. But now we got to make a bass line. So let's bring out the voice clip again. Voice clip, just to remind everybody, it's Grizzy saying this. Oh, nope.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
That's the clip. And I'm looking for, especially for the bases, ooh or o. Ooh or o. So let's.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
There goes. Oh.
Only.
That's right there. That's what I want. We drag that onto here. Get the heck out of here. Control A and now we stretch it out. Bang. You know, you asked me how I'm doing. I want to know now. How are you doing? During these times of stay inside, don't look at anybody, stay in your corner, drink, eat chips, and I feel like a lot of people got screwed during this thing. I feel like that's a big thing. And like during the quarantine crap, a lot of people definitely got screwed over by what was going on, and I feel like that's not 100% fair. But you can't really do anything about it. I always feel that way. It's always been weird. The one thing I see that's kind of funny is that the amount of kids that are like, "Oh my God, I don't have to go to school and I can do school from home." I'm like, you know, you got done with school, yeah. I mean, hey, whatever works, man. Actually, let me reset this. Is it on the screen? It is on the screen. Da-da-da-da, reset. Okay. There we go. It's popping up now. There we go. It's too big. Let me go ahead and unbind it. There we go. There we go. Now, let's transition. Because I had to reset the chat. It was getting too weird. Okay. Got a second now. It's going to sound weird. We still got some things to go. Nice. I respect that. I mean, I do a lot of private studies, specifically with music. You have no idea. People get mad at me because of that. They're like, you need to stop doing music stuff 100% of the time. And I'm like, you know what? It's what I like to do. I love it. Okay. Open up new tone. Drag this sucker in here. And this is going to be our bass. So. Right? So we have this little lovely. Nice. I think this would be a lot better, especially when it's like the lower octaves. Once it's in the lower octaves, it gets a little bit too aggressive and it starts sounding like dubstep. Not what I want. I can't quite make dubstep snarls and growls with a voice just quite yet. I'm not that advanced or know how to program it. So, we're just going to leave it like this. Go this way. And delete that. A little bit of a clip there. Very nice. Okay. So now, get this out of here. We go ahead and put this again up here. Relabel it bass. Up. And assign it to 2. Remember what I said? I wanted to do this. Oh boy. I'm going to Control A, all this, and we're going to copy it to this one. So they play in unison, essentially. Actually, you know what? They'll play a little higher. They'll play spread out, actually. What sucks is spreading it out is hard. Actually, it would be the middle one that gets octaved. It's a spread voicing of this. Control up. And that is what we call a spread voicing. Take this, make it half the volume of what's up there. And now we get this little like... It's a little bit too... don't know. I kind of need it to be like an actual wah. So let's do this. Replace it with a, I think it's a filter, right? I never know. Let's do a flanger. I think that's what I'm listening. Let's do a lovely. That's not what I wanted. Nope. That's not what I wanted either. Let's do a low filter. I like that sound, but I need to be a low pass that that just oscillates by itself. Lovely air. Anyways, let's. That's what I'm on. So harmonics. I like this right here. Okay, so how do I make it oscillate? That's my question now, because they're supposed to oscillate. I'm not a huge fan of this. It looks like it's not doing anything. It's supposed to. Okay, I see what's going on. It's supposed to follow this LFO, but it's not following the LFO like at all. Yeah, not even in the slightest. Yeah, it's not even trying to go. Yep. So now, yeah, the IFEI is not doing anything. IFE. So this is a now. We're going to have to do to nothing. Go and see if we can just do it with a regular old phaser. That might be okay, but I'm not a huge fan of the phaser sound. It's usually just too clipping. It's like too much. Okay, so let's see. Maximum depth. Okay, let's see. I like that sound. So let's see what it sounds like combined. Oh. So my favorite style of music, it varies. It depends on what I'm going for. Recently, it's been. I think it's called deep tech or like focus electronic music. It's like electronic music that doesn't have like a it has a rhythms, it has all this stuff. It has no words, but it's just meant to relax you. Typically because of like I'm not trying to, when I'm working on something, I don't want to be like focused on it. But like that, and like it's like a weird another one. It's like I guess on Spotify, the playlist is called Metropolis, or at least the brand or the way that it sounds is called Metropolis. I like that. It's actually not that bad. But some of the songs on there are kind of, yeah, not a huge fan of them. But music is subjective. I like all genres of music usually, but there are some genres of music that get me tired faster than others. Namely, I think country music is one of those things. And I'm not saying country music is bad. I'm just saying it's more tiring. I'm not a huge fan of it, um, specifically because it's just not my get go. I usually don't like it. Why? Why did it set up the freaking? I'm gonna be real mad if it did. No, it didn't. It shouldn't have. Okay, so now let's go S. Scroll it down. It did do that. So we're gonna go ahead and put initiate song with this position. And now we're gonna introduce some bass, which tough luck, right? It doesn't sound like bass, but let's go ahead and see what we got with some bass techniques. First thing is first, we have to isolate some bass notes. So we get some EQ going. This lovely EQ. Uh, so we're gonna go ahead and low cap the bass, like hard shelf it, and then hit that. Typically, you don't have that bass that have it. That should be fine, right? So we're good there. Second thing we need to do is make it just a single note. It holds pretty well for volume, right? Like that. Cool. Okay. So now, I don't ever put reverb on it, but because I like, well, after we have that, I'll put a low filter on it at half involvement. That is just a low pass. Oh, great. And this is the part that I don't like about this program sometimes, is that it kind of defeats the purpose of it, that I can't. So let's go ahead and make a bass line for this. It's going to be C, A minor, and then F. This is it used to be called Fruity Loops until I think there was probably some kind of dispute there where they decided, you know what, we sound like a cereal, and so they changed it to FL Studio. It used to be called Fruity Loops Studio. Everyone thinks I'm playing when I say it like that. It used to be called Fruity Loops. Now it's called FL Studio. It's expensive, this program. Holy crap. Program is expensive with all the add-ons. I need to completely buy it, because currently I am technically not buying it, but because it is so expensive, I do plan to buy it in the future. It's a program I'm gonna buy. The thing problem is I just can't bring myself to buy it. It costs like $1,000, golly. So I've already spent like a significant amount of money on an editing software. Now I need to spend even more money on this program. That way I have support because there's some bugs that I wish are fixed, but I'm pretty sure are fixed in the newer versions, just not this version. Yeah, it's not buy your programs, kids. Don't do what I do. Not a super helpful example to follow. Just because, it can get you into trouble. Not necessarily bad trouble, but because it's just not a good thing to do. It's never been a good thing to do to try to pirate a program. I do it because I can't afford programs. While some programs are very cheap and and other stuff like that, I find that Fruity Loops is one of those programs that helps. Like, it has the musicality of it, right? That like it has like, oh, you can make any sound you want to as long as you put the work in. Right now, what we have is a lot of people trying to cash in on people that just want to make loops and then do something else with it. Well, here's the thing: newsflash. If you use the same loops as everybody else, you're gonna sound like everybody else on the market. Even though technically they're saying, "Oh, well, they have diminished loops and all this stuff." Like, yeah, you do. But guess what? When you want to go do what I do, where you go from majors to minors and you go from a major to a minor key in the same in the same thing, it becomes such a bad practice to have like these loops, like guitar band loops, notorious for sounding so dead because they are the same loops that everybody else uses. Guess what? You're not original. That's one of the things I see that this program specifically lets you do. Ableton Live is one of those programs also, but Ableton Live is more of like you record it and then you play it back. It's harder. It's harder to program MIDI for it. So it's just it's a bunch of stuff. There's so much crap you can do with these programs. I unfortunately cannot do as much as I would like to, just because the death of my computer is imminent. Um, my PC is good, don't get me wrong, but it can't handle a full load on it because it just can't. I don't know. My computer I have to have a balance of keeping my memory from being the CPU being nice and clean to being my memory nice and clean is just a weird one. Somebody, let's see if Discord ever messaged me, because I think they have. Oh, you know what? I probably could just. I'm gonna see if I can probably just write that. I had to do an overworld theme. So an overworld theme should be the same. It should sound the same way as your title theme, just in a different way. Like Brawl has like da 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 da. But if you go into the menu, it's an overworld, quote unquote, overworld theme, which is just like the same notes and the same thing, but just play a little bit more jaunty or a little bit more like better, right? So I think I'm gonna do that for the um. Okay, so now let's see what this sounds like if I plug it in here. Oh, that is loud. Wow. then from here, we put a limiter on it because it does tend to do that spiking nonsense. Because that way, because if you put a limiter on it, it looks all fancy. Realistically, what you're doing is you're telling it to stop going higher than this, and you're done. Loudness, it's a limiter. Sometimes they have fancy names. If you look up a limiter, it's a limiter. It limits the amount, how much you can get to. So now let's see if we can make it tongue. So Alt U. Right there should be fine. Except. Wow, that's really loud. Yeah, I think maybe I think I don't need the low filter. It sounds pretty well without it, I'll be honest. I think it's fine without it. I like it without it. So now, Control A. Let's go undo, undo, undo. Oh, undo. There you go. Boom. So now we have a bass line and we have chords. We need to still make a couple more things. Man, I'm getting tired. Oh boy. Getting super tired. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna need after both of those things, a chord, 2 chord samples, and a bass sample, we're gonna need some lovely leads. So let's grab some leads. All right. So for this one, I usually go an E or an I. So let's see.
I will sell shirtless pictures on. I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans. I will sell.
That might be a good bell sound. And now we're gonna go ahead and time stretch it. Boom. A couple times over. Okay. That should be good. Clip off the ends, right? Delete. Here, delete. Lovely. And then we bring it back. Boop. I'm tempted to blur because there's some. You hear that? Like tearing. So we're gonna go ahead and blur it just a tiny bit, like that much. Just enough to make sure that it doesn't. No. It's so hard because that sounds so bad. It does sound well because you can hear the car behind them. I don't know if they're in a car or not, but it sounds like there's a car behind them. And then Control N. All right. Let's try it. I have nothing to lose at this point. Rename to lead. Then I make a second one out of a different vowel sound. Okay, I get it.
Pictures on OnlyFans. Shirtless pictures.
Maybe that. That's gonna be so. That's too small of a pic. That's 0.034 of a second. Nah.
I will sell shirt. Sell. And on OnlyFans.
No, I don't think we're gonna have a second version of this.
Sell shirt. Sell shirt. Shirtless.
That might be it. Lovely. There we go. Put it over here. Ouch. That way we can do a nice thing. Padoom, padoom. Have to change names again. And then put lead 2. I think I could do something with this one. Okay, every single time. I think we'll be good for that. I still have to find a hi-hat, bass, and cymbals. But I think we'll be good for now with this. I want to see if I can. I can't just like make it sound cool. Up, 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 up. No, no. So normalize. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cross. We're assign it a level, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on 5 and 6, respectively. 5 and then 6. Nice. Okay. So now. Because it sounds bad. Like. Okay. I think. It's gonna sound like farting cheese anyway, so. And that's not the good kind of cheese, let me tell you. That is the worst kind of cheese you can get. Farting cheese? No, sir. Farting cheese is like, it's like when you have like creamy cheese, but it's like rotted a little bit, and it has like an air bubble in it, and you accidentally like poke it because you're throwing it out, and you're like, and it just like, whoosh, and you're like, oh, now my whole apartment smells now. Cool, thanks. Okay, because they're leads, I also have to make sure that they are monophonic. So. Okay. After that, it's like a piano man had a seizure. Like it? Nice. Lovely. Okay. Okie dokes. I have No problem. Okay. I need to bake a... It's like it's farting. Ouch. So, I think with this one, we're just going to go... Especially with C. Or... That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do with that one. Because I can't make it sound any better than it does right now. So... Juggle in some plots here. It sounds like cheese. And I have to make cheese sound good. So we're just going to put it on top of some stuff to hopefully make sure it tastes a little bit better. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's what did I do there? That's the E, yeah. And C. Oh, my God. Ah. 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 Ah, I forget. I forget how to play it. It's been so many years. I haven't been playing. Dude, Noncat is so long ago. There's like there's actually a plugin in here that plays it per verbatim what it was because this program came out that year. Okay, so it's if it's C, those notes I can play with. That's not going to be a C. What note is that? It's going to be not a C. It's going to be like... It's barely a C. That's a weird... It's just it does not sound like a C. Oh, boy. I feel like I should make that better somehow, but I don't know how to make it better. Okay, maybe this will sound better if it's together. Also, not as loud. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I think. I think maybe it's that, but it sounds better. I don't know. I'm just trying a bunch of different things. Maybe if I, what if I just play the, huh? What? There's a thing in there. There's something in there. I'm like slowly excavating. I don't think it's gonna sound good for both times. And then we're gonna go here. I think that sounds better. I think I actually gonna need the pulsing bass. So it'd be Alt U and accept Control A, scroll in, B, and do this. I don't think this is gonna sound good. I just realized I did. Gosh, Tony, I think I just messed it up. Not too bad, actually. Not that bad. I actually am surprised. It actually doesn't sound that bad. Oh my god. How long have I been going for? Like, officially going for? Let's see. Only in that? No, that can't be right. That's not right. Huh? I started at 7. Why does it say an hour? I'm so confused. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. At some point, my crap just died, essentially. Okay. All right. No, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That's how that works. Yeah, my stream died and it says I'm like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, no, sir. I've been here for much longer than that. So, you know what? You can't win them all. We're closing at the end of stream time and I have to. This is going to go out, what, tomorrow? So, I have to finish this by tomorrow evening. But I'll be fine. We have like 15 minutes left in the stream, essentially. For me, anyways. I gotta go home. I gotta not go home. I gotta go downstairs and feed my dog. That's when I end stream because I want to take care of my doggo. I think that should be fine. As long as I make some backbones, I'll be fine. Like the section. Okay. So now this is where the drums come in. Let's do some drums. I think. Yes. It sounds so much better when you do it like that. I still think it's too clean of a sound to be doing that. You know what? Let's do some quick fast distortion. That's it. It just makes it a little bit cleaner to sound. That's fine. So let's go ahead and just replace it with nothing. Oh. Lovely. Hold on. Okay, so first of all, let's do this. Let's do a limiter. No, it's not limiter. It's a denoise. Ah, but I don't have a denoiser. Fudge. Okay, well, you can't win them all. I guess we're going to lose today. However, we can make this drum set. So let's go ahead and make the drum set. This one. Put that in there. Boom. All right. Say goodbye to that. Gonna make it empty. Boom. Nothing there at all. Cool. So now we gotta find a bass hit, a bass drum, a bass drum simulation, a hit simulation, and a hat simulation. So I go bass, hat, hit, bass, hat, hit. So pad 1, we're gonna look for some bass beats. So just look it up. He says there's a strong consonant here.
Pick, 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 pick.
It's like pa, pa. Lovely little thing. And we're gonna have to load that somewhere. reset it. Yep. That's what I need for the click. So we go here, we add it to the first one. Now we need some tone. So we need, again, a, like a, not a bass hit, but like an ooh or ah or something.
I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans. On Only.
No, that's it. Yeah, nice and throaty. We'll be fine. There's a flam in there. I'm not a huge fan. All right. It's okay. It'll be fine. Now we did a hat. So he says, I will sell shirtless pictures. So there's a lot of S's. And we have to borrow from the same S twice, pitch one up and down.
I will sell.
There's a long consonant there.
Sell shirtless pictures. Shirtless.
Gosh darn it, Blar. Get the heck out of this clip. That's enough. I like that. Where's my thing? There it is. No, give me the plugin. Okay. And so there, right? And then what we do, make it slightly faster, a little bit higher. Right? It's too long of a sound. I just thought about that right now. It's like almost. No. It's much better. And there we go here. Oh. Now I have to make a snare sound or a hit sound. That.
Pictures.
It's the beginning of it.
Pictures on pictures on picture.
I keep doing that. Oh, come on. It's just not. This thing is fighting me the entire way through. Hmm. It's really dry. Not exactly what I want. So.
I will sell shirtless pictures on. I will sell shirtless pictures on OnlyFans.
Need a sizzle. Oh. I gotta mix them. So now I gotta mix the sounds appropriately. Let's go to piano. Oh, let's go to new piano. I have to assign a note to this. This one has to be regular C. This one's gonna be C sharp. This one's gonna be that one. Make the names pop up. Oh, they don't have names yet. Okay. Up. Oh. There we are. Oh, not. And now we head over here. There it goes. First we do is we set up the bass sound. Nope. Nope. I asked for a new one, so. Okay. That'll do enough. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Oops. Now we try the full thing. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. All right. I think I have to. That's it. All right. What I want. All right. Let's see if it works. That's a hat. That's a hit. It's like. Mm-hmm. Now I'll do that. It'll be nice and easy. Over here, I press B. Okay. that's the wrong button. It has to be a little bit longer. Right? Yeah, that's how it's gonna have to go. So that's gonna be the interlude here, where I introduce the other melody side, which is this one here. So we go. I'll do something like that. I have to make the melody later because I really don't. I really kind of have to. I'm super back hurt right now. Just my back hurts. So, okay. And it seems that I'm done. Well, the thing is, I think I started streaming late, so that might be my bad. But as far as I know, I'm done with streaming for today. Anyways, I'll be back hopefully on Saturday. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching, from whoever's watching from here, future, and beyond. Thank you. If you guys like what you see, love me, I love you back, because I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.